With about 927,000 residents, Kern is the 11th most populous county in California. We were on pace just a few years ago to hit 1 million residents by 2022. The oil industry slump pushed that date back all the way to 2028. But now we have indications our pace of growth could speed up again, and for reasons you may not expect. Robert Price has more.
On the list of things COVID-19 has changed in Kern County, add this: population growth. That's a conclusion demographers are considering as the U.S. workforce embraces work-from-home options like never before. For about a decade, Bakersfield was one of the nation's fastest-growing cities, and Kern County one of its fastest-growing counties. The county's largest city, Bakersfield, doubled in population between the 1990 census and the 2010 census. The county's been growing by almost 10,000 people per year over the past 20 years. Current trends have Kern reaching 1 million residents by 2027 or 2028. But observers of population trends and lifestyle behavior say that 1 million figure could become a reality much sooner. How much sooner, no one can predict just yet, but 3 factors are pushing things along. One is the affordability of housing, a plus that local cheerleaders have been boasting about for a long time. Median housing prices in 4 California counties top $1 million. Kern County's a quarter of that. Real estate analyst Gary Crabtree puts it this way.
The median price of a home in California is over $600,000. So people could move to Bakersfield, telecommute, for half the price of what they would have to pay for another home someplace else.
Another is the rise in telecommuting. For years, slowly but surely, the nation's workforce has increased the number of hours worked from home. 5 million Americans currently spend at least half their working hours working from home, a 173% increase since 2005. That was the trend before factor number 3 came along, the COVID-19 pandemic, which sent millions of additional workers back to their home offices wherever they may be. Combine those factors and what do you have? A surging work-from-home workforce that can upload a work assignment from a house with $1 million mortgage or a $250,000 mortgage. If the trend continues, might Kern County join the million population club a year earlier than expected, maybe 2? Rob Ball, a demographer with the Kern Council of Governments, weighs in.
I think it's very possible that we could see another big influx in growth within the region for several reasons. One of them is the ability for telecommuting. Another is our good central location within the state. A third reason is to bring manufacturing back to our shores.
We'll be stuck where we are, though, unless the local economy can diversify from the big 2 of oil and ag. Could Kern County hit 1 million population in 2025, 2023? It all depends on how much and how fast COVID-19 innovations stick. In Bakersfield, Robert Price, 17 News.